Dr. Mark Jangizi here through Science Moment. Many people have been noticing that they are deboosted. Now, of course, there's certainly probably plenty of deboosting that's going on, even in the United States. And of course, in many countries, there are laws on the books that Twitter conforms to in most cases. And so there's certainly deboosting going on. But another variety of deboosting that's happening is related to what I talked about in my most recent Science Moment. And that's that monetization is destroying Twitter. Now, what I discussed last time was that monetization is destroying the normal currency that flows within social networks, and freedom of expression relies on it. That's reputation. Because instead of relying on reputation to flow through the network and raise those who typically say things that are right over time, it's instead selecting for people that are rabble-rousers and have more comments in their tweets. That's what, in fact, monetizes them. The more that there are lots and lots of people commenting, where they can slide in ads, right? Now, this would be like, as I mentioned, in the free market, rewarding companies not on the basis of whether people buy their stuff, but on how much comments and how much vitriol and how much activity there was at the feedback at the website of the company, right? And that's exactly that's how you destroy the free market, right? That's one good way to destroy it. But it's worse than that. And what I want to talk to you today is that it actually is worse than that, and it explains why you feel more and more deboosted the more that they have these monetization programs, which are supposedly incentivizing good speech, which they're not, right? What makes it worse is that so it's not merely the case that they're being rewarded money the more they rabble rouse, which makes them able to spend more time refining their rabble rousing so that they can continue to, whereas those who are losing money spend more time doing other sorts of things. It selects for the continued persistence of such folks. But it's worse than that, because if you have a tweet that has loads and loads of comments and it's vitriolic and lots of stuff in there that are people are commenting on that they can slide in ads, well, it's not merely the case that you're going to make more money. They're going to boost that because it's someplace where they can put more ads in. They can serve more ads in that place. They're going to boost you. They're going to the more they're able to do, they're going to boost you. And there's only a finite amount of real estate on the feed, which means that you are effectively, implicitly, as a side effect, deboosted, right? So this would be like in the free market, that it's not only the case that the companies are being paid more if their feedback sections are having lots of vitriol and lots of comments on their feedback section on their website, but also that the more that your company gets such comments in the feedback section on your website, the more that you are advertised on TV and radio and on the internet, right? And otherwise, no one gets to see you at all, to the extent that you have activity on your feedback page, right? So this doubles down. This makes it even worse. These monetization techniques, Elon. You can see how, at first glance, hey, let's try to monetize in some way. We're free market, we love the free market. So here's one way to do it. Unless you think these things through, you can just as easily wreck the system. The currency that works is reputation. It's a distributed, decentralized currency that we all know how to use intuitively. It spreads through our minds. We watch what people say and do, and we change our reputation, our judgment about the reputation over time on that basis. That's how it happens. And we watch the ones more, we go to their sites to see what they have to say more and want to be seeing more of their stuff, not on the basis of how many comments there are and how many ads you can give them, but on the basis of how much reputation we think that they have, right? We don't want you to monetize and mess with the normal mechanisms of the free market / free expression. And that was your Science Moment. If you're interested in how free expression works and how it works is ultimately about emotional expressions, which is how we communicate at all times, even when we're speaking, get a copy of Dr. Tim Barber and my book, Expressly Human.